Hello, I'm Renee. Welcome back to Scarlet Hollow. Episode 3 awaits us, so let's proceed. Would you? Yes, I would. Wait. Let's do that, yeah. Yes, please. Continue. I just recap of episode 2, I think. I wanna a little bit see what we did, and I don't know when this episode is coming out. I did this back to back, but you're not gonna see this in at least for 2 weeks or a week. I don't know. We'll see. And wow, that is some heavy stuff. No wonder Stella seemed distant. And keep an eye open for you, my lovely person. Sorry. The diner is where everyone comes to gossip, so I hear a lot what's going around here. What's going on around here? I'll let you know if anyone mentions those monsters, anything else unusual. Rosalina, Helicopter Dad. Couldn't hang out with Reese, but that's the plan for today. Whatever you two planned is beyond what he can manage. We had a Wayne friend who seems to be a good guy, I think. Because don't keep putting yourself in the path of danger. That seems more protective than threatening. We noticed Rosalina. And she went into the mine. Shaw mine. And she got ill. I called Tabitha. And I just went in. I felt bad about it. Full man, no he's not. Was a full man, but he might not be. A haunted house. Okay. Thunderous knocks. We got a couple of visions. Great. Wow, I wanted to see that for a longer time, honestly. And we were not fine. And I went after the girls. And because I went after the girls, she got her leg trapped. Ugh. Yeah, and I didn't really talk to her on the road back. None of those, they were too probing. They were too it wasn't like, are you alright? Head empty. And we remember that. Yes. We do remember that. And trapped powers behind the control, terrified of Anna would hold. Wake up. Sunshine filters in through the dust in the windows of the estate. The dull aches of last night's activity throw in and out of focus. You managed to survive a second night in town of Scarlet Hollow. Just barely. Barely, man. As you pull yourself out of bed, you can feel the soot and grime from Charmine still stuck to your skin. Take a shower. Oh, you step into the guest bathroom and into the shower. I'm already cold. Oh, the water, okay. The water is hot and surprisingly enough clean. I'm still cold. As steam fills your lungs and soot washes down the drain, you think, no thanks. Oh, good lord. Scrub, oh, that's not much better. Worse is yet to come. Oh, great. Has watched you unseen. Think about someone special. No. Who's special? Let's think about something special. Stella, no. Avery, I like Avery. Oh, Oscar is kinda cute, but no. And how many times he's watching you unseen? Let's think about Avery. They're so cute. The calming presence standing in contrast with the coming storm. You're done here. Okay. Wash away your sins. You're done here. You don't have to faucet and dry yourself off. That's good, I suppose. Time to start your day. Look out the window, check. Let's look out the window. You can only imagine how beautiful the garden must have been in its heyday. A different you might have even been taken away by this view, drifting into fantasies about how you might have tidied it up and enjoyed tea by the fountain. But lots has happened since you first arrived into town. Turn back. You turn back to the next text. Ooh, Stella and Kanika. That's not terrible. I get the maid race today. Paint old man. Wow, okay. Morning, how are you two holding up? It'll probably be before you get a response. Check out the closet. How long were you going to have slept in this room without realizing you shared the space with that doll? Hopefully it doesn't get up and move while you're not around. Pick it up. You pick it up to examine it closer. It says property of Alexandra. You put it back and close the door behind you. Let's go down, I suppose. Hi! You're a new presence. You enter the kitchen to find your cousin in midst of devouring a pint of banana chocolate chunk. She isn't alone. Fro glares at you from her usual spot on the counter, as a red-headed woman busies herself trying to tidy it as best as she can. Fro. Vile woman destroying the natural order of my kitchen. I think I went German there. Sorry. You're a French cat. Tabitha's gaze swivels from the woman to you, her glare intensifying. Bonjour, Fro. Bonjour, Fro. Bonjour. Sacre bleu. Do you think you can just bonjour me because I slept at the foot of your bed last night? I still despise you. 3 humans at once. These abhorrent. Your stink will linger for hours. How am I to bear it? I see. Talking to my cat again. Are you sure you didn't get hit on the head last night? I talk to cats. Are you calling me weird? Dude, I talk to my cat all the time. You don't say good morning to your pets. I've always make sure to talk to my farm cats and alpacas like they're people. To me, they kind of are. Let's give her the boiled peanuts. Thank you so much for the generous offer, sweetie, but I'm afraid I'll have to pass. I had a really bad experience with boiled peanuts once in summer of... was it 17? Wait, let me think. 16? No, it was definitely the 17. Anyways, my husband, Tulip, and I were on this road trip to Blowing Rock. And why do you still have those things? Because I haven't been given a chance to throw them away. Hey, cats. No. Hi, I'm Renee. Good morning, I'm Janie. I'm just here to do my little weekly cleaning. Whatever cleaning Miss Tabitha will let me do, at least. I could have this place looking brand new, you know? Don't go making any big renovations or moving anything around. I like knowing where my stuff is. Okie dokie. It's so nice to finally meet you, Renee. I mean, I guess I did meet you on Monday when you popped into the diner. Janie. But seeing somewhere, someone somewhere and meeting them face to face are completely different things, I suppose. Thanks. Thanks. All I'm trying to say is that it's wonderful finally actually meet you, and I'm so happy part of the family is here to keep me stamina. What with everything, what that's Janie. A bit much. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Tabitha. Am I being too much again? Oh. Tabitha grumbles in acknowledgement. How's it going? How's it going? Awkward way of starting a conversation. The little girl from last night. Apparently they had to take her food. Oh, I knew it. Shit. Oh no. So that's why you're eating ice cream for breakfast, I mean. Yeah, I get that. Shit. Tabitha takes one last spoonful of her ice cream, then disregards the empty container, turning to you with her trademark scowl. Let's get going. I've got an errand to run in town, and every time I left you here alone, something terrible's wound up happening, so you're coming with me. You're just gonna get wrapped up in it. Let's get... Hold on, you can't tell me Rosalina lost her foot and move on like nothing happened. To take that little girl's foot. Jesus, Tabitha. I wanna go. Alright, let's go. Great. Jenny, look up when you leave, please. Don't go rearranging anything. I'll know. As you ready to leave, Janie approaches you from far side of the kitchen. Tabitha remains between the two of you, impatiently tapping her foot. Oh, Renee, before you go, I heard about what happened last night. I heard about it before Miss Tabitha mentioned it just now, then I heard it again. I just wanted to say I'm so sorry you had got caught up with that. I'll be praying for Oscar and poor little Rosalina. They're such sweethearts. Could it have happened to nicer people? Was a lot. I would love to chat, but I hate to interrupt your work. I'm in town for another few days, though, if you got time. Of course, feel free to swing by the church any old time. Daniela and I are always there, except when I'm working, of course. But Danielle is there usually regardless. Alright, let's go. Bye, Jenny. Be safe out there, you two. You and Tabitha walked through the doors of the estate and into her car. The ride into town was uneventful, your cousin unsurprisingly more focused on the road than making conversation. There are such things as comfortable silences in the game. They're beautiful. Alright, we're just popping into the general store for a few minutes. I don't think she cares about the mystery. It's nice to go on an errand. Exactly. A flustered Kanika exits, shouting behind her. Fine, okay, keep coddling him. Keep letting me get away with stuff that you would have never let me do as much as think about. I'm sick of carrying this family. Kanika storms off, the door slowly drifting shut behind her. She couldn't even slam the door shut after that. Wow. Other people and their drama. If people kept things to themselves, they would be a lot happier. I'm glad she's finally letting loose. Maybe I wasn't taking advantage of her. Yeah. She's been so measured since I met her. Maybe she'll finally take up to. Her family is taking advantage of her because she lets them, not because she's normally measured and composed. A display like that means nothing if she is still here next year, yet again, the year after that. If anything, it just tightens the ties that bind her here. Why do you care so much? We're burning daylight, come on already. You do care. The bells of the general store chime as you cross the threshold. The smell of old wood and steamy herbal tea flood your senses, making you feel instantly at home. Sybil? Dude, I didn't expect you to forgive your son for going out drinking in a mine. Good morning, you two. I hope you're doing well after last night's activities. Morning. Is a new blend already? Of course. Renee, if you'd like to keep Miles company, Tabitha and I will be just a minute. Pure devil's lettuce, Tabitha. Ah, I see. Gotta fill up that old stash, huh, Tabby? Gotta get your prescription filled, so to speak. Because, oh my god, what are you talking about? Renee's implying you're here to buy marijuana, dear. What? Do you think I'm some kind of a stoner? Ah, you know what? Doesn't. Oh, I did the wrong one. Sybil motions Tabitha to follow, and they both disappear into the tea room, closing the door behind. I didn't know what I was saying, in my defense. I was like, what are you saying? No, chat with Miles. Before you can finish your thought, you're halted by tinkling bells announcing another patron. Oh, excuse me. Wait, you're Renee, aren't you? My name is Beau. I'm Duke's boy. It's a pleasure to meet you. The policeman told me you saw what happened to my daddy. I'm so sorry for your loss. I'm so sorry for your loss. Thank you. The policeman, he said he might just be out hunting somewhere, but me and my mama both know he ain't coming back. Mama's pretty broken up about it. I'm just trying to hold it together since I'm the man of the house now, but it ain't easy. You're allowed to feel things, sweetheart. Me and him were supposed to bring Big Betty to the state fair this week, but now he's gone. And as of this morning, so is she. And I suppose if I'm not going to the fair, I might as well make myself useful and get out into the woods to look what's left of my daddy. He was there, right? He would tell me where to look so I can try and find him. No. Was it the chickens? Yeah. Was Big Betty one of your chickens? Nah, she ain't a chicken. Big Betty was our prize pumpkin. She's a big lady too. I would expect she would at least 2,000 pounds. Not too easy to move around something like that. She could be rolled down the hill, but can't be looking for her just yet, what with everything else going on. She could be rolled off downhill. I don't think you want to see him like that. I'm sorry, I just got so distracted by the music. That was nice. I don't think you want to see him like that. It's really bad. I'm a farm boy. Blood doesn't bother me none. I just want to find my daddy, even if he's one of them horror movie monsters. He's still a daddy, and he shouldn't be out in them woods where any animal can take a piece of him. Have I seen anything? It's not safe. That's what my mama said too, but I ain't got much else to do with my day. Our crops have been harvested, the chores have been attended to. I might as well be useful. Thank you for looking out for me, Renee. And please tell Miss Scarlet I was sorry about her. I'm sorry about her mama. David and Sybil are still in the tea room. Your phone buzzes. Oh my god, hey, I overslept. Couldn't make myself breakfast if I want to. If you all want, you can swing by. Otherwise, meet at the library and figure out a plan. I think I'm good. I just had a big fight. I'm not really hungry. I'm chill in my van for a little while if you wanna hang out though. Otherwise, see you guys at library. I have plenty of time for dinner at Reese's house. Go to see Avery. Let's go see Avery. Sweetheart. The diner is busy but its vibe is different than the past 2 days. Its atmosphere muted and serious. The miners glance up at you with suspicion. Hey, good to see you alive and well. You got me at a good time. Break just started. I heard about what happened last night. The diner has been buzzing all morning, and I've been hearing a lot of things. Seems like those fellas back there are getting pretty far riled up. It might be a good idea to give them some privacy considering, who you're related to. Oh, but we take some biscuits to go. There's a little garden next door. I think you might like it. I like it anyway. Good idea. Yep, let's bounce. 2 biscuits to go, if you don't mind, Sal. The soul-faced cook nods and sets a box on the counter. See ya, Aunt Winnie. Don't get my Avery into any trouble, Renee. I've been hearing about what you've been getting up to, and if anything happens to them, you'll learn the true wrath of a southern woman. We'll be sticking around the neighborhood unless the sinkhole opens up, and I can't imagine there's much trouble to get into. I love that coat. And this is the spot. It's a public garden I've been putting together. It was just empty lot when I first moved here, but Winnie said it was okay for me to mess with it. So when I stuck in a rut with work on music, I come here and dig around in the dirt, just organizing the chaos for a little while. But I don't think we came here to talk about my side projects. I've been hearing some absolutely wild stuff about last night. I mean, I don't know how much you overheard in the diner. Seems like the miners are planning a strike. Some of them are saying that the old mine is haunted too. The ghosts caused the collapse. I've heard what happened to Oscar's kid too. What really went down last time. I think I'm gonna fill in Avery. The knocking, the ghostly figures of dust and light, the strange episode with the stone, and of course the violent way it all ended. Holy shit, between this and all the stuff that happened in the woods, it's like this town personally has it in for you. It must be my scarlet blood. It must be a curse or something. Guess you should have stayed in the end. My random name. It was basically just a keyboard smash. Scarlet Hollow clearly has a bone to pick with ya. Family, am I right? Sucks that just sharing genetics with somebody is enough to inextricably tie you together forever, even beyond the grave. It's fine. I like to roll with the punches. I wish someone would help me leave. I'm sick of being in a horror movie. Do you regret moving here now? It's fine. I like to roll with the punches. Cool and collected. Me personally, I had to say I'm a little excited about everything that's been going on. Something is actually happening here. I just wish I wasn't hearing about it secondhand. Seems like that's how I hear about a lot of things in town. I guess I should be glad I haven't been in the middle of all that danger, but at the same time, I want to know what those ghost miners look like, I want to have seen those awful little things that live in the woods. But also I hope it quiets down. The past 2 days have been as much horror as this little town can handle. Sorry, I must seem a little of my rocker. Flirt. Oh, I can flirt. I am going to flirt. You want to trade places with me? You can be the stranger who just came to town and brought hell with them, and I'll be the genuine diner employee with a bunch of interesting patterned shirts. Oh, you think I'm charming? You are. Seriously though, we probably have a lot more in common than you think. A few years ago, I was the stranger who rolled into town, minus the hell part. Winnie was more welcoming than Thapida, but other folks? Not so much. It's not like Charlotte was a huge city, but you would think I came from somewhere like New York. I would trade places with you in a heartbeat. A quiet breeze passes over you. You're hot. You're hot. Sorry. That blurred. Seems like you make good friends here. Music. Want to come on a ghost hunting with us tonight? Awkward silence. Experience. No, I'm not gonna experience an awkward silence. Want to come on a ghost hunting trip with us tonight? And I think we've got to get... I already forgot his name. I don't remember it. One of the kids. I think we promised him a ghost bust. Want to come on a whole ghost hunting with us tonight? Me, Stella, and Kanika are gonna ghost bust Oscar's house. I think it's around sundown. Ghost hunting? Hell yes. Count me in. I don't know if I believe in ghosts, but if with the sort of freaky stuff Scarlet Hollow has been throwing at you this week, I would guess I'll be prepared for anything. Thanks for thinking to invite me. I really appreciate that. Can I just say you're hot? I feel myself so like, no, awkwardness let me do that. So you like plants? Are you a musician? You mentioned some... Yeah, I got a SoundCloud and everything. It's pretty much what I want to do with the rest of my life, whether it winds up being profitable or not. Oh. I would love to hear your stuff sometime. Ah, thanks. I'll send you the link. But you'll hear some at the party this Saturday if you swing by. Also, don't worry if it's not your kind of thing. I don't expect everyone I know to vibe with it, so no pressure. What do you play? I'm interested. Synths. I have no idea what that is. I got 3 of them, and I would have more, but I promised myself I'll only add to the collection when I've mastered the ones I already have. I started with bass guitar though. Don't ask me why. The bass just called to me. Nah. Do you like plants? Seems like you make good friends here. Oh sure, Kanika's friendly though she's usually busy with the store. And Stella, she's one of the nicest people I know, and she stops by the diner at least a couple times a week to say hi. But I still don't feel like I really know her. It's like she has some kind of a wall up. The same for lots of folks around town, honestly. Most of them grew up together, so they don't talk about tougher parts of their lives because they just know each other so well. Great. That's lovely. Also, that looks like a health hazard. Please don't build your houses like that. You're about to fall off the cliff. Yeah. And someone like me, a transplant they don't trust, doesn't know any about it. For someone that could be very freeing, because I live in a teeny tiny city, town. It's not this small, I think, but like still. Yeah. it's very confining when you have to be the same person as you were before. You are not really allowed to change. So I'm polite. I do my job, I go home, I take care of my plants, I wake up the next day, and I do it again. In a town full of friendly strangers. Sound unhappy. Those walls. I started to notice that about Stella, those walls. Sometimes it feels like we're dealing with different realities. Yeah, you notice them after a while. Things she doesn't quite say, things she's hiding even from herself. I think she struggles to process bad things that happen to her. She just pretends they never happened, maybe hoping that me as you can pretend to live in a world where they didn't. But they still impact her, like the car thing. Then you could try to talk. Then if you try to talk about it, walls. All day yesterday. You seem to get along with Sybil. You seem to be befriending my cousin. No, they haven't. I'm not gonna try to game them together with my cousin. Ugh. You sound unhappy. I wouldn't say that. This is the happiest I've ever been. That's kinda sad. And it's not like I'm all alone. I have Aunt Winnie. Still, as chill as she can be, she is. There are things you just don't talk about with your aunt. So I guess I'm not unhappy, I'm just a little lonely. I feel like everyone's hiding something from me. I know what you feel. I feel like everyone. It's pretty refreshing to hear, to be honest. I'm glad there's finally a new stranger in town I can talk to about this stuff. The miners come and go, sure, but they have their own little community, and it's much more attracting with new people, but because they're used to getting new people. The rest of Scarlet Hollow, though, I don't know. Maybe I just missed the city. You're hot. Aw. Avery chuckles. So I've been told. Though I hope you came to see me more than just eye candy. Oh, certainly. Aw. Oh. Do you like plants? Is everything in this garden yours? I mean, technically it's a public garden, but yeah, pretty much every piece of green you see here is something I've personally planted. Once my house filled up, I had to direct all that energy somewhere. So I put it into the vacant lot next to the diner. I didn't make the frames of the benches, that was Julius, but everything else was me. A lot of these are native plants that were already grown in the lot, though I couldn't help but add a few of my personal faves. Hydrangeas, butchered flower names, begonias, and that sort of thing. The plenty of beds of edible plants. I'm about to put in a bunch of mums. Well, with the seasons changing, just doesn't feel like autumn without them. Where's Julius? You know, the guy who sits at the back of the diner reading the newspaper? That's Julius. He lives out in the farm, so the diner is usually practically his second home. He's there every day, reading his newspaper and drinking at least a pot's worth of coffee. I didn't see him there today. You're friends with him? He's a bit of a strange dude. I'm not sure if I could call him a friend, though I would like to. It's more like some kind of wish-granting gnome. Okay. I can't say I've ever really talked to the guy despite him being there almost every day. But one day I was chatting with Winnie, but I was looking for a bench for the garden the next morning. There it was. Wow, hand-carved bench sitting in the garden. I thought it must have been Winnie, but that day when I brought Julius coffee, he asked if I liked a bench. I said yes, and he grumbled, you're welcome," before going back to his paper. He did it a lot after that. I mentioned something I needed to Winnie, and sure enough, the next day would be waiting in the garden. Julius and I talk a little more these days, and I've been to his house to pick up a few new frame for one of the beds. But he's a man of few words. He strikes me as a bit of a loner. Maybe he feels some kind of kindred connection between us. I don't know. I didn't see them there today. Yeah, he hasn't been in. He left early yesterday, and I haven't seen him all day. Maybe he's working on something. I might start getting worried if he doesn't show up tomorrow. I don't think anyone else really checks on the guy. And this is where I leave off this episode. I liked it. Awkward. I'm here. Oh, what's what? Let's pick that one. Thank you. Thank you for watching. I've enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed it too. Lord. Subscribe, like, comment, the usual stuff. Bye.